Cleanthes of Assos, the boxer who became a philosopher. Cleanthes of Assos, born around 330 BCE, was a man of unyielding determination and discipline. Once a formidable boxer, he later became a student of Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism. In Athens, he reportedly lived simply, even frugally, toiled by night carrying water to fund his philosophical pursuits, earning the nicknames the Well-Watered and the Second Hercules, a symbol of his tireless dedication to both physical and intellectual endurance. When Zeno passed away, Cleanthes succeeded him as the head of the Stoic school. Though not as intellectually prolific as his successor Chrysippus, Cleanthes was revered for his unwavering commitment to Stoic practice. His teachings emphasized living in harmony with nature, grounding the soul in the rational and divine order of the cosmos. He led the school for over 3 decades until his death around 230 BCE, reportedly at age 99 or 100, after a life of teaching and refining Stoic thought. It was he who carried forward Zeno's legacy and shaped what we now recognize as Stoic physics. Stoic physics and the role of Pneuma. Cleanthes's most significant intellectual contribution lies in Stoic physics, a branch of the philosophy that's less famous today than its ethics but was foundational to the Stoic worldview. For the Stoics, physics wasn't just about the material world. It was the study of the cosmos as a unified, rational system, intertwined with theology and ethics. Cleanthes built on Zeno's ideas but gave them a distinct flavor, particularly with his concept of pneuma. In Stoic physics, pneuma, Greek for breath or spirit, is the active, dynamic force that animates and sustains the universe. Think of it as a kind of cosmic glue, a blend of fire and air, according to Stoic elemental theory that permeates everything from rocks to humans to the stars. Cleanthes saw the universe as a living, rational entity, a single organism governed by divine reason logos. Pneuma was the mechanism of this divine rationality, breathing life and coherence into all things. For Cleanthes, the sun played a central role in this system. He argued that its heat was the primary source of pneuma, sustaining the cosmos much like a heartbeat sustains a body. This idea wasn't just poetic. It tied into the Stoic belief in a deterministic universe where everything happens according to a rational plan. Living in accordance with nature, a core Stoic tenet, meant aligning oneself with this cosmic order, which Cleanthes saw as both physical and divine. Compared to Zeno, who laid the groundwork, Cleanthes leaned harder into the theological side of physics. Where Zeno focused on the material unity of the cosmos, Cleanthes emphasized its divinity, identifying the universe itself as a manifestation of Zeus, the supreme rational force. This shift set the stage for later Stoics, like Chrysippus, who would systematize these ideas further. The Hymn to Zeus, a window into Cleanthes's thought. Cleanthes's Hymn to Zeus is one of the few surviving fragments of his work, preserved because later writers like the Roman Stoic Seneca and the anthologist Stobaeus quoted it. It's a short but striking poem that blends Stoic cosmology with religious devotion, offering insight into how Cleanthes fused physics and piety. Here's a taste, in a loose translation from the Greek. Most glorious of immortals, many named Zeus, ever almighty, ruler of nature, guiding all things with law, hail to you, for all mortals may rightly call on you. Since we are your offspring, bearing a share of your voice, alone of all creatures that live and move on earth. The hymn portrays Zeus not as a distant Olympian god, but as the rational principle logos, animating the universe essentially, the Stoic god equated with nature itself. The reference to humans as Zeus's offspring reflects the Stoic belief that human reason is a spark of the divine logos, connecting us to the cosmic whole. The poem goes on to describe how Zeus corrects the disorder caused by human folly, harmonizing all things into a unified, rational order. This work showcases Cleanthes's contribution to Stoic physics. The universe isn't just a collection of matter, but a living, purposeful system driven by Pneuma and guided by divine reason. The hymn doubles as a meditation on ethics. Living virtuously means aligning with this order and a cosmological treatise, rooting Stoic ideas in a vivid, almost mystical framework. Enduring legacy. Though overshadowed by the intellectual rigor of Chrysippus and the pioneering thoughts of Zeno, Cleanthes' contributions to Stoicism are undeniable. His development of Stoic physics provided the philosophical foundation that would be elaborated upon by later thinkers. More importantly, his life was a living demonstration of Stoic principles, resilience, humility, and an unwavering pursuit of wisdom. In honoring Cleanthes, we are reminded that wisdom does not always shine through brilliance alone, but through the slow, deliberate, and disciplined pursuit of truth. Just as a boxer trains his body, so too must a philosopher train his soul.